get it. We've all been there. And if you allow it to consume you, it will consume you. And it's like quicksand, and you won't ever get out of it. You have to have a plan. You have to just step by step. I mean, you and I have had credit where, I don't know, it's probably in the 300s at some point in our life. And now our credit's a lot better, but that takes time. And little by little, small bites, small bites, small bites. And there you go.
That's great. And you made
But
it
if you
great
defeat yourself,
plan.
you'll never get it. You're your own worst enemy in this.
Yeah. And along that plan, you got to have a mentor. I think people need to find
Yeah, I
someone that they
agree.
gravitate towards,
I
because you
agree.
mentored this agent to now
Yeah.
where they're producing now top in the office.
Hmm.
I think you got to find yourself a mentor. You got to find someone that you can connect with and relate to. Not everyone's going to relate to you. No one's going to relate to me,
Nope,
but
definitely not.
everyone's got their flavor. You need to
Hmm.
find someone, a family member, someone that you know, find a mentor, or find someone that you can pattern yourself after in a
Yeah.
good way.
Then
You
there are
have to
people out there. You got to look for it, though.
you got to look for it.
And not
Agreed.
everything's free. Usually you have to pay for it.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of top coaches out there in whatever industry you're in. Oh, they're so expensive. Yeah, they're expensive for a reason. Some of them
Right.
are good and worth it. Others are just making their money, the revolving
Sure.
door, churn and burn, whatever. I'm not talking about those. But the real good ones are exactly that,
Sure.
and probably worth every penny. When you're in real estate, or like we're 1099, you own a business. Last time I checked, you have to spend money to make money. What do you think? You just open a store? How do you open a store? You got to get a lease, got to get furniture, carpet, paint. Where do you think the expenses are? You got to spend all that money. You got to buy inventory if you're doing something like that. All that costs money. You're in the hole. That's why they say it takes at least 2 years to break even. People think it's like, oh, I'm going to open a store and make $1 million. Okay, you could, but the odds of that are not realistic. It takes time. And if you do it, great. Be smart with that. But
Yeah.
it takes a long time. And everyone now
Yeah.
is instant. Oh, look, I did this. Or, oh, look, I did that. Like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. And to reference, you had a good role model when it came to saving money.
And I didn't listen. It took me a long time. You know that. I
Exactly.
grew up like that and I didn't do it.
So you have to be ready